Now what?
So how do we get the wand now?
Something wasn't quite right about our royal friend. Broken-hearted he is, or I'm broken-headed.
Well, could be both.
The king is?
Lacking enthusiasm, it looked like. And because he's broken-hearted...
Let's just steal more from that other guard.
Down with him.
What are we waiting for? Let's go find the piece of heart he's missing.
Blimey, you don't need much encouragement, do you?
Oh, I guess we're done with having voice acting. That's fine. The guardian outside of town was short on enthusiasm too, huh? Indeed he was, Ollie boy. Like I say, I reckon the king's brokenheartedness is dragging everyone else down with him. But the other guard gave us some of his enthusiasm to help his friend. We should go ask him for some more. Consume all of it. No, man. Don't go doing that. There's a very important rule about borrowing a piece of people's hearts. There is? What is it? Don't double dip, my friend. Well, you can't go taking the same piece of heart from the same person twice, see? One little scoop off the top is all it's safe to borrow. Gee willikers, I didn't know that. I'll be sure to be real careful from now on. So what do we do, Mr. Drippy? We trawl the town for someone else with get up and go aplenty, ain't it? It's a sleepy old place, but there's bound to be someone somewhere. The only problem is where? Ding Dong Dell's not exactly village size after all. You might even say it's proper massive. I guess it kind of is, huh? I mean, 2 areas? You have to load out of one. It's crazy. In something of a quandary, are we? Oh, the Telling Stone! I didn't think he'd actually have a voice. Hi, Mr. Telling Stone. You seemed perplexed, my young friends. I thought you might benefit from a dose of my expensive knowledge. Thanks, that's real nice of you. You see, we need to borrow a piece of somebody's heart, but we don't know where to find one. Elementary, my dear Oliver. It's time like these that just look at your locket. What? What are you talking about? Well, not only can it carry pieces of heart, the locket is also extremely sensitive to their proximity. It will glow when they're nearby. Tidy, so we can use it to track down some enthusiasm then, innit? It glows. Look at that, it glows. You'll see that it has a habit of glowing brightly from time to time. This is how you react, how it reacts to the presence of those who possess cool heart stuff. Incidentally, those with pieces of heart spare will also glow a verdant green on the mini-map. Great. Neato! It will not serve to tell you which of the virtues the subject has in excess, but it should still prove exceedingly useful. I think you can just stockpile them, so it's fine. I just know it will. Now sally forth and seek you a piece of heart, young adventurer. Thank you very much, Mr. Tellingstone. And if ever you find yourself in need of knowledge again, you may consider me wholly at your service. Farewell for now, friends. Zip, 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 zip. Righty, Ollie boy, let's have a look around for someone with a drop of enthusiasm spare then, shall we? If your locket glows up all of a sudden, we know we're on the right track. Got it, let's go. I feel like the mini-map's better than the glow. Although we don't actually see someone here. But that might just be because we have to go somewhere else. The star is making us go to the other load area. No jars around, are there? That cat's not enthusiastic. Well, that makes things easier just to see the star, doesn't it? Not really using the green bit, are we? Just gotta find that enthusiasm. And if we see a child that's crying... Oh, jar! Bread. If we see a child that's crying, that'll be good too. I mean, you're not the child I need, right? Nah. He's lazy. King Tom is dumb and lazy right now. Alright, I guess we'll just go this way. I'm pretty sure that marker that's along this path is to a dungeon. Look at Mr. Drippy, the locket. It glows. Tied in, there's someone around by here with a piece of heart spare in it. But where? Oh, it's that kid. That's a cool kid. That kid's a hero. And the only person around by here is him. And look at him run. He can barely stand still. He's so eager. Jackpot. I don't know. He's just standing there. Menacingly. You mean you think he has some enthusiasm to spare? That I do, my lad. I bet my lantern on it. Let's go and get it, shall we? Don't ask him. Just consume it. Just pull it out right now. Take the heart. nothing happens. How do, Saucepan Head? I don't suppose you fancy doing us a favor, do you? Shut up, little gremlin. Stop distracting me, I'm busy. Busy? What are you busy doing exactly? Protecting the town from the mice, of course. Mice? Oh yeah, I remember hearing about the mice who lived in Ding Dong Dell. Those mice are a menace. They're always running around, micing it up, getting up to no good. But the grown-ups are too lazy to do anything about it. Most of them hardly notice when the mice steal things, and the ones that do don't seem to care. Well, Tommy Stout is not gonna stand for it. I know the mice all live down in the well, so I'm standing guard here. Any mouse that comes this way is in for a battering. Well, well. Hello there. We were right about this one. He's bursting with enthusiasm. Over to you, Ollie boy. What are you talking about? Well, King Tom seems to be really short on enthusiasm right now. And that's where you come in, Tommy boy. We've got loads of stuff. If we gave... Oh my god, I cannot read right now. And that's where you come in, Tommy boy. You've got loads of the stuff. If we gave some of it to the King Tom, and the whole town would sort of self out quick sharp. Yeah, so you'd be a goddamn hero, Tommy. So we were wondering if you could share some of your enthusiasm. Of course, I'd do anything to help the king. Thanks, Tommy. Let's just take that heart. Eat the heart. Consume the heart. It is mine now. I will eat it for myself. Wowzers, that was strange. Well, now I know what magic feels like. Strange, what do you mean? Non-wizarding types ain't used to spells, you see, Ollie boy. They don't know what to make of them half the time. Also, we took some of his enthusiasm. I'm sure it feels strange. So does that mean King Tom's gonna be alright now, Oliver? Yes, and once the king's back to normal, everyone else should start feeling better too. That's right, Mun. Your enthusiasm is gonna put the spring in everyone's steps, isn't it? That's great to hear. Until then, though, I'd better stay here and keep an eye out for mice. Alright, see you later, Tommy. I'm gonna go in. No, it looks like it's locked. I'm not even gonna bother walking down there. I was kind of hoping that Tommy would stop me from going in. Like, what was the... elf kid's name in, Ocarina of Time that wouldn't let you go see the Deku Tree until you had a sword and shield, and like you couldn't get past him, and he would just shimmy step his way in front of you. I mean, he was a pretty cool guy. I wish I could shimmy step as fast as he could. I'll go give the king some enthusiasm. Let's get in there. Drippy seems to be having trouble following me. King? Are there any jars around here, King? They might have things that I want, but I don't think so, so we'll just go talk to him and juice him up. Meow, you again. One is becoming rather tired of these constant interruptions. Sorry, Your Majesty, it's just, I gotta give you something. Yeah, we picked it out especially for you, Catface. You'll get rid of that tiredness of yours in no time. Give you a new lease of life if it will. Strong teeth, glossy fur. I'm not sure that's... Meow, that sounds just a ticket. This accursed fatigue will be the death of one. Dealing with all these visitors is taking its toll. Not to worry, Your Majesty. A little bit of enthusiasm is all you need in it. Give it to the cat. I think there's like more to this than just giving it enthusiasm, I think. But I don't quite remember what. Juice him up. It's gonna do like a sick dance. It's gonna start flossing.
So, do you think it works?
Let's see, shall we?
What the devil was one up to?
See, he's cured.
Tell us you're back to your old self.
Yeah? Why, one is 10 times more energetic than one has ever been. But one feels different somehow.
I'm stronger now.
This is your doing, is it not? Then you must be rewarded.
Off with your head.
It seems that these brave adventurers have lifted the curse that was placed upon
Give
you.
us a wand, dang it.
Is this true?
Yes, Your Majesty. It appears that you were cursed with a lack of enthusiasm.
Is that so?
Give me a
One
real
sat
wand, not this
with
stump
yourself
stick.
For a while there, it seems one is in your debt.
What would you claim as your prize, Tidy, you know what to ask for in a Dolly boy. I want a sick car. Sure, we need a magic wand, Your Majesty. Meow, is that so? Strangely, one feels as if one has had this conversation before. Now one thinks of it, there is a wand one prized very highly as a kitten hidden away safely in one's bedchamber. What does that mean? There is it, and one would be willing to part with it, but one will have to find it first, return later on, and one shall present it to you. Jeepers creepers, thank you very much, Your Majesty. So boy, if you are in search of a wand, can one take it that you are perhaps a wizard? I'm just an 8-year-old boy. I actually don't know how old Oliver's supposed to be. Indeed he is, Your Majesty. Shiny new apprentice wizard, who doesn't exactly know much magic yet. Is that so? Then let one provide you with a spell or two. One's wand will be of little use without spells to cast after all. Really, Your Majesty? That's so kind of you. Thank you very much. We got Spring Lock. We can unlock stuff now. We got Rejuvenate. I don't know what that does. Meow-ho-ho. You must enjoy the spells that inspire one so much in one's younger days. One that unlocks things and one that restores things to their former glory, eh? What do you use to get up to with these, Your Majesty? Were you a cat burglar? Meow, none of your business, fairy. Now, boy, you traveled with a familiar, do you not? One has sent word to the Quartermaster store down in the town that you are to be given permission to shop there. The Quartermaster store? You were in there, Oliver. What kind of place is that, Your Majesty? You are sure you are an adventurer? One cannot help but fear for the safety of such an innocent. No matter, the Quartermaster store provides weapons and equipment for that use of familiars. Why not go and browse the products one offers while one seeks out one's wand? We sure will, Your Majesty. Thank you very much. Now one has plenty to attend to. Come and press yourself to one again in a short while. I hate it. I still hate it. I hate reading as like the pun of it. It's terrible. It kills me slowly inside. The sooner we can be done with this town, the better. I gotta just go and get equipment. No one else seems to have anything interesting going on. Like, eventually people are just gonna start oozing emotions that I can steal. But I guess that time is not now. And I don't think we really can, check more jars. I don't know. I don't remember the thing with the jar. I want to say it's probably just a random thing that will eventually happen. But I could be wrong. Let's go get equipment for Mighty Might. Mighty Might. I should have called him Boss Tone. Caw! It's you! His Majesty informed me that you would be coming. He instructed me to sell you whatever you acquire, and I'm more than happy to cooperate. So have a look around, and I'm sure it'll find something here with which to equip your familiars. Caw! Equip my... What? You're not making any sense, sir. Seems it really isn't. Come on. You give them... Look, it looks like Mighty's gonna eat that thing. Just give them equipment to put on them. I don't want to crow, but you'll find plenty of items your familiars can equip among my wares. There are 3 types: weapons, armors, and accessories. Yep. But don't feel left out, will you? Humans can, of course, equip things. Yep. Got it. I understand. Gia, okay, I guess equipment's very complicated. Sounds like the old bird has done a proper sales number on Yolly Boy. Just remember the accessories isn't the only thing you can equip. Wizards like you can use all sorts of wands as well. Flippin' heckman, speaking of wands, we need to go and get yours new wand of King Tom in it. Clean forgot I had. Yes, I guess he's probably found it by now. I reckon so, Ollie boy. Come on. Let's buy things from the car master. Car! We can get a kitchen knife for our boy. I think well-worn sword probably be better. And sharpened stick is a spear type. Horn and claws. So I think we just want swords. We have the money for it, might as well. I'm not gonna buy anything else, so yeah. And then there were accessories. I thought we were on the like everything tab, but I guess I was wrong. All of these are just, I think like everything is just defensive and like some negative aspects, like the less accuracy, I think. So for the most part, I don't think it matters much. I think having like +6 attack is good for Mighty Might anyways. I think that was probably the best purchase we could make. With these prices, we must be raving mad. That was a good pun. Top 10 puns, that one. That was number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and honorable mentions, and 10. Alright, can we get our wand? Listen, I know we can't. Like, I'm pretty confident that we're gonna have to go into the dungeon. And we'll never get our wand. And we'll never get any more party members in this. We're just stuck like this. What happened to that guy that was standing here? Whatever, I'm not gonna talk to you, mustache guard. I ain't got time to deal with you and your nonsense. Where'd the king go? What happened? Are there any jars up here? No. What happened? Oh, it's you, thank goodness you have to help us. Something terrible has happened. Flippin' heckman, don't tell me old King Tom's gone and got his heart broken again. No, His Majesty's heart is in good working order as far as I know. As far as you know, you're not talking any sense, mister. After he restored His Majesty's missing enthusiasm, he was determined to find his old wand so that he could give it to you by way of reward. So determined, in fact, that he said he would go and look for it himself. Well, that's good, isn't it? What all the fuss about? His Majesty has disappeared! What? The gatekeeper swears... I will not do that ever again. The gatekeeper swears that he hasn't left Ding Dong Dwell, and yet he's nowhere to be found. I smell a rat by here, Ollie boy. Well, I suppose there's only one thing for it, eh? What's that, Mr. Drippy? A spot of investigating in it? Righto, helmet face. You and your mates keep an eye on the castle. We're going to look for clues. Oh, yes, understood. My Drippy voice sure has gotten shitty, hasn't it? Boy, do we look, Mr. Drippy. Don't worry, Ollie boy. You know the place, you know it very, very well. In fact, we've basically been walking all over the place for a while. Come on, I'll tell you more than when we're outside. Okay. It's gonna be the sewer. Come on. Move it along, Drippy. We got the lockpick. We can lockpick the sewer. Where are we going, Mr. Drippy, and what is all this stuff thing? Where do you think, Clever Clogs? Motorville? Really? Motorville? What does Motorville have to do with it, finding the king? Well, the answer ain't always going to be over by here, Ollie boy. What? What does that mean? You gotta remember the whole soulmate thing, innit? What we see here in this world ain't always the whole picture. Soulmate, okay. Think about it, Ollie. Is there like a Ollie version here? Think about it, Ollie boy. Why are you here in our real world, eh? To say my mom. Exactly, and your ma'am is the great sage Alicia's soulmate, right? And we're trying to free Alicia from the soul snare over by here so we can help Yarda Mom back over by there, ain't it? Well, sure, that's what you told me, Mr. Drippy. And I wasn't fibbing, I swears it. So people in your world and my world are connected. Not just Alicia and your ma'am, other people. There are so? Exactly, there's clever of you. There is someone over in your world who's connected to King Tom over by here. And when someone is out of the world is a potch, you can sometimes find out how to help them. from their soulmate over in your world. I don't know what in a potch means. Because they're connected, you see. Obviously, when you think about it, in it. So someone in my world is King Tom's soulmate, huh? That's right, but you may not be a person. My daughter is a baby person. And maybe not in such a lofty position as our friend, the Cat King. Huh? Well, shopkeeper's cat and king of Ding Dong Dill isn't exactly similar status-wise, is it? Shopkeeper's cat? I don't think flippin' heck, man, it's like putting teeth. I agree, Drippy. Okay, so soulmate can look and even act the same, right? We've covered that already. So when you first saw King Tom, you instantly thought to yourself, hello, he's the spitting image of Timmy the cat, is he? What? I did? What? Oliver is, not quite all there, is he? King Tom and Timmy told him but Miss Lilia's cat. There's a clever review, better late than never. But Timmy's just a cat. Exactly, just like our pal King Tom's. What's so strange about it? Crikey, you're not very perceptive for a youngster, are you? Two people are soulmates, there'll be similarities somewhere. You've just got to keep an open mind and a peeled eye. Spot the similarities and it'll find the soulmate. Gee, I never knew. So Timmy, huh? Timmy indeed, my lad. If we can find that fat old furball, we might get a clue to where King Tom's got himself to. So we gotta get away out of here. Sure I do. Let's go see how everyone back in Motorville is doing. Gotta really beat you over the head with this, don't they? Spell is what I need. I got a lot of spells now. Rejuvenation and Springlock actually costs MP, huh? I want to look. Can we use Springlock on those magical chests? There was one in the item shop, the owl one. I want to look at that real quick before we gateway ourselves back to Motorville. And if not, then I don't know what to do. And hopefully we can just gateway anywhere. I don't think we need to do the long. Yeah, it worked. We got a sandwich. Perfect. Wrong button. Yeah, we can just do it here. Thank goodness. The whole bit about needing to be in a wide area was just for show. Probably at the shop, right? Page Turner's Books. What a good name. Julie's Jewels. Layla's Milk Bar. Joe's Butcher Shop. That's a boring name. Who cares about Joe? Hello? Where is Cat? Oh, Oliver. Seeing you, I just don't know what to say, dear. Yep, Mom's dead, still. It's fine, Miss Layla. I'm okay now. You are? Well, I'm pleased to hear that, honey. But if there's anything I can do, just let me know, won't you? Where's your cat? Where's the cat? Well, now that you mention it, I don't think I've seen him. Timmy. Oh, where's my Timmy Toldrum? He must have run off somewhere, the little rascal. He's probably gone exploring, huh? Oh, hey, Ollie, boy, does this little situation remind you of anything? It's like the hit movie, Us. It sure does. It's just like what happened with King Tom. Bingo bongo. We've got ourselves a missing cat king in one world and a missing fat cat in another. And I reckon the reason why it'll be the same too. I don't know. The king seems pretty fat to me as well. Track down Timmy and you're sure to find the vital clue that will help solve the mystery. There's a shop review and this here is your patch in it. You know it like the back of your hand. Sure. I'll solve the case of the missing cat in no time. I'm awfully sorry I couldn't help you, dearie. You think, like, Layla is wondering why Oliver is talking to himself? But you did help. Thanks. I did? Well, right then. Goodbye now. Goodbye, Miss Layla. Righto, Ollie boy. Let's start out where you know best, shall we? Round by your house, I mean. Sure. She's like, oh, dear Oliver has just gone insane talking to himself. Also, what's with his dumb clothes? Bam! Got hit by that car. So I think this aspect of the game kind of gives you a feel that it's like Bridge to Terabithia or something. Which, spoilers for an old book that you probably had to read in high school or middle school. But it was all in your imagination. And the whole, like, soulmate thing is kind of like a Wizard of Oz, like you were there, part of a dream. This ghost kid's just hanging out. But I think once we get farther in the game, it kind of doesn't seem like that's the case. Just because they don't really pull that aspect later on. And they'll kind of see that eventually. Oliver! I'm sorry, Oliver! It's you. We haven't looked in your house yet, have we, Ollie? Boy, I'll run over there and check now, back in the bed. He doesn't even care that I'm talking to nothing. Oh, sure, Mr. Drippy. I'm sorry, Oliver. I'm sorry you're all alone. Huh? Your mummy? You know about that? She said that before. Oliver! Do you have a brain in your head? When Mom died, I thought she'd be gone forever. I thought I would be all alone. But now I can help her. I just need to finish what I started. I want to ask you, that wand, the one I found, did you leave it for me? Without it, I could have never gone to the other world. Maybe you don't even know what I'm talking about, but if it hadn't been for that wand, I'd still be all alone. Really? Really, really? Really, really? Hooray! I hope you can save your mummy, Oliver! Oh, my voices are terrible. Thanks, but who are you? How'd you know my name? I'm P. I've always known you, Oliver. Always? So your name is P, huh? Yes, I'm P. Oh, hi, P. Have you seen a big old cat? His name is Timmy Toldrum. He has stripes all over, and he's probably like the only cat in town. Mr. Kitty, I know Mr. Kitty. Mr. Kitty? I'll take you to Mr. Kitty, Oliver. Follow me. She must mean Timmy, right? There's only the one cat. Oi, Ollie boy, no sign of old Fatty the Mog in the house, I'm afraid. What are you doing standing around by here on your own, anyway? I might just know where to find Timmy, Mr. Drippy. You what now? How, where, Please, P, could you show us? What all this then? Are you alright, Dolly boy? I mean, like, Drippy knows that ghosts exist, so, like, this really shouldn't be a big deal to him. Follow the ghost child. She'll lead the way. But, so, like, you have the aspect where it's like, oh, the cat was, like, Oliver's imagination, that he's, like, the king. But I think this only kind of comes up, like, 2 more times, maybe. Possibly 3. And then the plot just gets kind of all crazy, and look at that dog. We'll see the dog again eventually. Plot gets all crazy, and then it's not Bridge to Terabithia. Even though that probably would make the story a bit better. Is this where Timmy is, P? Shh! Huh? Listen, what's that? Squake, squake! Mouse! Is there something through there then, eh? Timmy! Oh, cat's dead. Mouse killed it. Oi, Timmy boy, pull yourself together, man. Looks like we better take him back to Lila, ain't it, boy? You're right. Thank you very much for showing me, Pete. Where'd she go? Is she a ghost? I don't know. I'm Oliver, and I'm an idiot. What are you standing around for, lazy bones? Get a flipper and move on. There he goes again, just carrying stuff. Drippy's good for that, I guess. That cat's very big. I feel like it's probably breaking Drippy's back. Alright, I want to really talk to the dog. Arfurfger. Good dog. Friendly dog. Best dog. Back to the milk barn. It's a weird gas station, just right here in this back alley. Was that how it was back in the days? Whatever back days these are supposed to be. Kids could just run around in capes and no one will bat an eye. I want to buy jewelry. Howdy. Miss Layla, it's Timmy. He's dead. Oh goodness, my Timmy told him. Whatever happened to you? Oh, thank you, dearie. You brought him all the way back home to Mommy. Wasn't he heavy? No, not really. Is he okay? I mean, Oliver wasn't the one carrying him. Oh, don't worry about Timmy, Oliver. It's nothing serious. He's just a little tired, aren't you, Timmy, dear? Doesn't take much to tire out a big old boy like you, does it, Snookums? Is that all? I was worried flippin' sick about him. I was. What was Timmy doing all the way down at the garage? Well, dearie, one of my customers told me all about it. She said that Rusty's garage is just crawling with mice. And my dear old Timmy told him just loves to chase the little devils. Timmy loves to chase mice, but he's so fucking fat. Thank you so much, Oliver, dear. Now I know that's where he disappeared to. I can stop worrying about him. He was just getting a little exercise, weren't you, my Timmy told him. Guess I could learn a thing or two from you, huh? Yeah, you're fat too, ma'am. That's rude. I shouldn't say that. She's kind of... She basically said it herself, though. Too flippin' right you could. Look, even Drippy! Even Drippy said it. See, I'm allowed. Okay, Miss Layla. I have to go now. It was nice seeing you. And you, dearie, just let me know if there's anything you need now, won't you? Tidy, you've worked it out, too, I expect, innit, Ollie boy? I don't think so, Mr. Drippy. Yeah, the sewer. I didn't have to go back to Motorville to figure out that we had to go to the sewer. Timmy disappeared because he ran off chasing a mouse, didn't he? So the mouse is the clue, innit? It is? King Tom's disappearance has to do with mice? Got it in one. Exactly what it has to do with mice is a whole nother question, though. But I'm sure I've heard someone saying something about mice over in our world. Then we should go back to Ding Dong Dell and investigate. I just know we'll find something. Righto, Ding Dong Dell it is. Gotta just go back. Get back in there. But like also the whole aspect of Drippy being like the toy that his mom gave him, it would totally have worked as a imagination story of a kid that's mind is broken from his mother dying because of him. I mean, it was mainly Philip's fault, but Oliver probably feels guilt for it.